Hello, good morning folks, this is a Zulu here, better known as Steve. I just wanted to make a quick video because I did go back to the record store this morning and picked a few more CDs up. And I'm not going to show the generic ones because most of them are quite common. But I'm going to show the more obscure stuff today, and some of them are quite interesting. And I had a lot of fun today because I was looking in the covers, and one of the CDs I'm going to show you shocked me. But without further haste, let's start. The first one I'm going to get out of the way, because obviously I have heard of this band. It's a bit of a laugh with me, and it's this one, number 4, I think this is. I traded one with Metal Mickey, and I've got 3 now. But if you've been watching this channel, you know I'm a massive Rolling Stones fan, and I've got a competition with myself going. And whenever I see this in a record store, I buy it, and I'm going to see how many copies I can get. And it's a brilliant CD. It's got loads of stuff on it, and it's an absolutely spotlessly clean copy. It looks like it's just come off a production line. The booklet's in beautiful condition. Usually there's a bit of marking on the cover, but this is, I believe, number 4. But I've actually got 3. I may have 4. It might be number 5. I don't know. I'll have to check. But it brought a smile to my face this morning coming across this again, and I didn't pay an awful lot of money for it. But if you don't own this, buy it. It's just, if you like the Rolling Stones, it's just absolutely amazing. It's like a definitive collection. Plus you get a few extra bonus tracks on there as well, and it's just an amazing CD. You got all the big massive hits on there. And yeah, you can't go wrong with this. So that's number 4. So that's just my private joke. When they when I kick me clogs, and they go into me house and find out about 20 or 30 copies of that, they think I'm nuts, and they're not far off anyway. I'd have to agree with them, but it's just like a little private joke I've got on. See how many copies I can find, and it's a bit of a laugh. But this next one I bought. Again, I don't know this band. I think they're American, and they were very big in the 80s. And if anybody's heard of them, please, or heard of any of these bands, please hit me up in the comments below. I'll be very interested. But I believe this band was from America, and it's a band by the name of Jet Boy. Again, I don't know anything about them, but that's the track list in there. I think I played this one this morning. It sounded really decent. I can't remember because I was listening to so much stuff. Plus the fact I'm going back home tomorrow, so time was against me. It's got a great booklet action. You got some nice pictures of them, and yeah. So if anybody's come across this album, but it seriously does rock. It's really good, and I'll be interested. The next one came as a bit of a shock to me, so I had a look at this one. If you don't know, this is like a super group. This is the Winery Dogs, and why I was shocked was because I had a look at the booklet this morning, and some of you, the pennies probably dropped now. There's some guy in this band called Mike Portnoy. I can never get his name right. Mike Portnoy. Now Mike Portnoy was in Dream Theater, and I'm a massive Dream Theater fan. I collect their CDs as well. I've got quite a few now, but this surprised me again. I've never heard of the Winery Dogs before, but it's like a super group, but if Mike Portnoy's in it, it's going to be good. But that's the booklet anyway, the booklet action. If anybody else has got this record in their collection, I'll be interested to hear. Tell me what you think of it. The next one is an Australian band who I think I've seen this on Greg the Egg's channel. I'm pretty sure of it. He'll definitely know about this. And this, I think, is the first massive album, Full Throttle. I've never heard of it. I played a couple of what I heard of it, which was like the first 30 seconds. It was absolutely amazing. If it's like Rose Tattoo, it's going to be awesome. I'm going to fall in love with this. But I'm sure Greg the Egg will know about this record. He'll probably definitely have it in his collection because it's rock. But I came across that record this morning as well. Now, the one I got as well was this band, Brides of Destruction. Now I know who these were, and I had to look it up. But apparently Nicky Six was in this band. They didn't last long. I think they only lasted a couple of albums. But another guy that was in it was a guy called Ginger. Now he was out of a band called the Choir Boys and the Wild Hearts. If you like them two bands, maybe when I get home tomorrow, you'll be seeing a lot of their CDs. But he apparently left, but I picked up this copy. It wasn't very expensive, but it features some really, really famous people like Nicky Six, etc. So I thought I'd just give it a go to see what it's like. But yeah, the next one, I'll do that one last. I have got a record by this band. It's the Georgia Satellites. I always pick this band up. This is a good old-fashioned rock band. Well, I won't say old-fashioned because they're pretty new, but this is a great rock band. Really, really good. Again, this will be a Greg the Egg CD. I think he'll be like this one. It's called In the Land of Salvation and Sin. It's Georgia Satellites. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Just an amazing band if you haven't discovered this one. And last but not least, but I've never heard of this band either. All I know is that they're Swedish, and that's this band, Babylon Bombs. So it's called Doing You Nasty. So that's the front cover. I believe the lead singer left. Whether they made a lot of albums, I don't know. But all I know is they're Swedish, and that's the track listing at the back. I'll show you the inside cover. And there it is there. Again, if anybody's come across this band, please let us know in the comments. You know, tell me what you think of them. But this is what I love about collecting music. If you know me by now, I tend to go for the stuff I don't know and just see what it's like. I mean, if it's no good, it just goes back in the record store. But you've got nothing to lose really, especially the price I pay for these CDs. It's Babylon Bombs anyway. If it comes from Sweden, it's bound to be brilliant because all their metal rock sort of bands really are. But anyway, folks, that's my little offering for this. What to say this morning, because it's actually this afternoon. And I hope you've enjoyed it. And I'd love to hear what you think about these bands. If anyone's got any comments. Anyway, folks, I'll say goodbye and peace, love, and respect to each other. Ta-ra.